Hey.
Who's more?
Hey, you
I don't know what
guys.
this is doing.
I don't know either, but we're live. We're live. We're rolling. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Why is my weed loose? I just opened this shit. Oh, never mind. No, I didn't. That's a damn lie. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Ty Squared. That was a rough introduction, but we are here nonetheless. Welcome to episode 24. Today's video is going to be a little different. We're going to be doing a live reaction to Dame Dash versus Charlamagne / The Breakfast Club, really, but versus really Charlamagne. Envy caught some strays too here and there, but from what I remember on the clips. But we're going to be doing a live reaction to his video. Y'all know. Y'all ain't new to this. Y'all true to this. So, welcome back. How you feeling, Ty?
Feeling pretty swell. How about you?
That's good. I'm feeling okay. I did have, if y'all could extend y'all's prayers, as long as y'all pray to the right people. My grandmother is in the hospital now. My uncle and her and my, let's call her step aunt, they were on the way to a party and they got in a car wreck. They ended up hydroplaning into a tree. So, yeah, I'm just hoping they're okay. I'm hoping my grandma pulls through because she is on the older side. But I mean, she also does take well care of herself. She still cuts her grass and stuff. So, yeah. That lady hit a man in Evans, a white man, with a glass bottle one time. So she's a trooper. She'll be okay. And this is back in the day. So, I'm hoping she's fine. I think they'll be fine. I'm also hoping it wasn't the new car that he got because I know that's gonna hurt his soul. He's the rich uncle, so he just I can't remember what the model of the car is, but like it go vroom vroom. That car is a bad motherfucker. So hopefully they was in something different. Cause I was grieving, not grieving, but just worried for them. And then I thought about the car when Reagan mentioned it, and I was like, oh, and I had to walk around the house for a minute for that. To grieve the car just in case the car is gone. Cause it's a nice car. But I'm hoping they're okay. I gotta tell you something that she said later that got me a little worried. But at any rate, so let us start. Oh, also, you guys, cross promotion. I will be dropping my single Petroleum Nights next Friday. You can get it on pre-order right now. I don't think that I've ever heard a song about men and masturbation. And I wanted to write one. So you're welcome. Now y'all have this. Because I've heard women sing about self-pleasure, but I've never seen men. In fact, I think in society it's almost like a taboo thing, especially amongst like straight men. Like, straight men will say, oh, I have a girlfriend. What do I need to masturbate for? Bitch, y'all not always together.
Meat Beaters Anonymous.
Yeah, bitch, the fuck? I wish I would let a relationship stop me from handling Mr. Tyson. The fuck? Damn. So at any rate, we will be trying to knock all these episodes out so we can get this Monday to Friday drop. New episode every day. And I will be reminding y'all in every episode. So y'all go ahead and support your boy because we're trying to get out the hood. Okay? So, with that being said, I got my drink ready because I'm sure Dame Jazz is going to stress me out. Excuse me. Also, real quick, black people. The most violent race of the world, and you over here trying to prove to this jigsaw asshole, Laura Loomer, you sat on a table to get your face chopped up and you look fucked up. You paid to look like fucking Jigsaw. Why are y'all explaining Jasmine Crockett's credentials to this bitch? Let her be a hater from outside the club, because you talking about some ghetto bitches in Congress. Baby, this your second internship, I think, at the White House. You're just not cutting it with your white mediocrity. Move on to something else. Maybe you can go down to Plantation Blood and volunteer. Apparently, they volunteer at Plantation Blood. And then, like, I think the prize is $600, but I'm like, okay, so they just volunteering, they just run around scaring people for fun. But you could do that, Laura Loomer, since your internships at the White House aren't working out. You got the face ready already. You know what she looks like? Yeah, you know what you don't know what she looked like. Let me pull this hoe up real quick before we do this. I am always in awe of the people that talk shit the loudest. Girl, this you. Jump scare. Trigger warning. That's you, ho. That's you. And you're talking about anybody about anything, and that's you. You look like that. You look like this. The fuck? Okay, lemon water.
What?
You don't need to shake it up or nothing. You just gonna.
Raw dog it? Yep.
Okay. Into the breakfast club, child. And my apologies, y'all. The people is active on the road today. I thought it'd be a little quieter recording because we got the hurricane warning. But to be honest, it says a 10-day forecast. I don't even know if it's going to be that long. But I do know people are nervous in the area because this is Helene time around last year. So, yeah. Y'all pray for us, child, because oh my God, we don't need another hurricane. Now, if it do come, I do got some people you could take with it. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start. Because I was about to name names. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got it on point. We're not gonna torture y'all to death. We're gonna do this at point 145, so that way we can get through this episode because we got a couple episodes to knock out. You ready?
Hold on.
Point 145. All right, child. Let me take a sip of my water real quick. Water, air quotes. All right, 3, 2, 1. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV. Just hilarious. Charlamagne the guy. You did press it at the right time, right?
I'm a second behind you.
Oh. Already pissing me off. People want to talk at the I paused it, so we're at the right place now. So I got to respect you. And I'm going to respect. I want y'all to respect me. And first, I'm going to give y'all some gifts. Nicolette. That's the little white lesbian. Little white lesbian, Leah. That's her. That's the little white lesbian. Okay. They believe. For singing? Or smart water alkaline with antioxidant helps you. For singing or artistry, I was comparing it because of the person that she is. Now I got behind because they want to play a fucking ad. Oh, you did? Even though you never. Oh, you did play it. You've been looking out. I appreciate you. You was about to say that we did. No, also, I know y'all got kids or have grandkids or whatever. A girl's book that she wrote. One this sold 80,000 books independently. You know, for the family office, and then this is her second book. But we did that independent. God bless his daughter. Sure. And he makes like one out of 16 kids. I mean, don't have books. I mean, rather is like 16 kids. Yeah. You know, you ever seen it on I know you. Ain't you on my Instagram? You never saw that. Yeah, you never saw that. You see the other stuff, but you never see me go to the school. You never say nothing about that. That's what I be wondering. We gonna talk about that. Oh, you heard him say we're gonna talk about that today. So let's do some boundaries, right? Yeah. What happens is, I talk loud. Let me take my notes. I'm gonna talk louder. There's not gonna be any disrespect.
I just don't like being cut off because I want to be able to complete my point. And I'll do this to give you the same respect. I like you every single thing that you've been saying when I'm not here and question you've had now that I'm here. I'd like you to ask you too. Because I saw the stuff y'all said. I posted it. Because I'm like, when I see them, we'll talk about it. So what was your question? About the paid pool. Like, how did you acquire ownership of paid pool? Let me ask you a question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I asked the question. You just got right? Now I want you to notice every time you do this. Okay. And they would say I'm bugging if I yell, but please let me complete my sentence. Please don't tell me how we do things. That's going to be a trigger. So I'm just talking that normally. Do you remember when 50 Cent was supposed to be putting out a documentary about Puff on Netflix? A Puff on Netflix. Where is it? Yes. Where is it? Right. He's capping. So I talk a different language than most people. I'm pause. So number one, there is no rights to be bought. So I knew he was trolling. And you gotta remember, can you try to have my son come on and talk? Do you think? Let me ask you this. Do you think messing with people's children is alright? Can you answer that question? Like, I see you got fail. Did you answer the original? I did answer that. He's talking. He's capping. He's capping. That's the thing is, you know that's the thing is, you cut me off again. You cut me off again. This ain't commercial. You don't think it's part of that? You cut me off again. You're really trying to tell me how to answer? You expect me not to answer? Are you trying to trigger me? So then let me. How can I answer? You can cut me off. How can I answer? You can cut me off. I told you he doesn't have the rights. No one has the rights. We don't buy the rights. I wasn't planning on making paid full about those people. I was making my paid. And you don't have to buy the rights. I was actually there. So you know 50 trolls. And I was saying, and I felt like you were interrupting me. I'd like you to answer my question now. Do you feel like I've answered yours? Do you feel like I've answered yours? Yes. Do you think it's alright to bring people's children? No. You know they can't hold my son. You think that's okay? I heard you. Think that's okay? It doesn't matter. He's my son.
Not heard you say that.
Do you think that's okay? I heard you answer. Do you think it's okay? I don't know relationship. Think it's okay? Like y'all from the same place. Like you might look at cameras. I don't know relationship. We're different times. While y'all beefing, I wouldn't have a problem. You know, that sounds like bullshit. Oh, because you know, and you have emotional intelligence. You're up here. And let me just say one more thing. Finish that. Yeah. You should know that if someone's beefing with somebody, you gotta tell their kids that you don't get with that person's children. You know better than that. So don't act stupid. If y'all are beefing, that's something different. No, are we not beefing? You said it's black people. It's not. I'm not gonna get violent. It's definitely like him coming paws up against me is almost like Fredo going against.
Oh my God, grow up.
You understand what I'm saying? You watch the Godfather? You watch the Godfather? My favorite movie, Goodfellas. I just said, okay, mine too. So you know the rules. Right. My favorite movie of all time is Godfather. I studied it. I read the book. It burnt me out. Remember Godfather 2 when you pretended to be me? Took out the five families. Brother Fredo betrayed him. See, betrayal is something that happens over and over again. You can never expect not to get betrayed by your brother. You know that's why you don't mess with me. I don't be around men. That's why I don't be around men. So we all know they betrayed Jesus. I said this. Can I finish? Oh. Don't you do the therapy thing?
Yes,
I want you to ask yourself, do you interrupt people and how problematic that is? There's the emotional intelligence. And you're going on work. Don't pretend to be foolish. You know you're talking to a smart man. That's why. Oh, Godfather. So you remember you pretended to be weak. This was like, yo, why don't let him push and muscle us? And then all of a sudden, he had 5 families in one day. He waited for his mother to die. After his brother to come to the lake house and pop. I watched that movie. I like the way the Godfather moves. So just keep that in mind. Next question. I do have a question. Why don't you address the thing you're asking?
The first question I have is we know Dame Dash, businessman, entrepreneur, right?
Sure.
Worth close to 100 million at one time.
Nothing.
50 million. It says over
Never.
30 million?
I never had that much money to look at in my life.
They say that the net worth was about 30 to 50 million.
It's just that you guys believe the internet. You guys are adults that believe what you read and hear in the newspaper, and y'all talk the most shit. So you guys talk about things with no research. That's not fair. See, the problem is, this is...
Now somebody said Charlamagne wore Jay-Z's paper plane clothing line on purpose.
That's called...
You been in therapy, you said sorry?
I always say sorry. I just want you haven't been here.
No, I haven't.
The thing is, you'll be cutting me off and I'm triggered. I watch. Oh, he cut me off. That's what it is.
So my question, as an entrepreneur change, right? You go from having a huge value to bigger than value. How does that happen for people? Break that down for people that have follow you, they aspire to be you, they aspire to please.
So the reason why I filed was because I had $20 million in taxes. First off, do you know anybody that paid $25 million in taxes?
You aspire to be Dame Dash?
Okay, so why would I be the first? Okay,
Say that again?
You aspire to be Dame Dash?
If we being honest, I don't really know who this man is.
I wanted to know how 50 bought it. I couldn't afford it. Who could get bought it? Yeah. So then, if it wasn't a deadline,
In the music industry.
If you read deadline, talk about deadline. Why wasn't there an announcement in any trade magazines? It's not an announcement in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, or whatever trade WWD. Can't believe it.
Why though? Because
You didn't answer my question. That's the question. I wanted to know how we got to a particular way you were in the
So again, one, most companies aren't like rich people, rich families, they don't put anything in there. They don't put anything in there. They build your family because, again, I had $20 million, 30. Again, I had $20 million. They don't bother me because to have $30 million, you made a lot. To have $30 million, you made a lot. So in order to pay it back, I can't get a job to pay it back. I got to keep investing until I can pay it back. Nothing could be in my name. Liens on all my accounts years ago. That's why when they said in your account, I don't have an account. They lean. So I have assets, but my family, I have no assets, but my family, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? So I filed because you know that guy Chris Brown has been suing me, and I was gonna make a.
Oh,
The money, but my family offer, but it muddies the waters. So if you have a contract, if you working here, somebody sees the one letter, as soon as it's a lawyer, it muddies the waters. I'm about to make some
I'm
major
glad you cleared that up too, because I was confused for a minute. I was just saying, not quick with the
and I also, I have 15. So I'm now the chairman of Revolt with a pathway. You see, because he wants to trigger me, and I want you to acknowledge that. So I'm now Cam's boss, the chairman of Revolt with a pathway to the chairman of Revolt. I've been trying to buy
Charlamagne is a troublemaker. Evil ass face.
So, deadline didn't make the announcement for this particular situation they didn't want to. I had an announcement I was going to make with BT. I had an announcement I was going to accept it, and they said do it later. And they didn't want to be part of this mess. They didn't want to be part of this mess. Something. This gets played tomorrow, so the announcement will be in the trades tomorrow. So I've been trying to buy Revolt, and I also just did a 25-episode deal for my what you say losses, and I'm putting my content on Revolt. And that's so that I can see I have to put together a certain kind of a plan for acquisition. I'm going to just be a real chairman. I'm going to just play all these movies, and then I'm going to hopefully I'll stay the chairman, but I got to go make movies. I got to go make. You to say how? How would you buy? Why would you say congratulations? You did say congratulations. You have to understand.
well, bitch, when everybody says something, you get mad.
I'm announcing it the day before it's announced. You know, I was announcing and saying, yeah, I wouldn't have,
Your facial expressions.
Which I'm all be announcing. So I'm putting, because I've already made my paid in full. I made it's already trademarked. You don't have to clear the rights because we lived it. You don't have to clear the rights because we lived it. You know what I'm saying? That movie's gonna come out. That TV show is gonna. I'm gonna start with the docuseries. You want to see the trailer? Cool. Because I've already made it. It's done. But just back to what you're saying about money. Do you really think anybody? Do you really think anybody? You think anybody actually using their own money when they acquire something? You think that? Sometimes when they. Sometimes people. I feel sorry. Sometimes but you talk that. You sound like you're on your own money. You sound like you're on the boss. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody's a boss. I put up my own money. So let me ask you this. I think you guys have to get. I'll do that again. Let me ask you a quick question. If somebody gets a loan for $180 million, are they rich or broke? Are they rich? So you don't think? So if the billionaire that you think, billionaire so they have a loan for $100 million. They have a loan for $100 million, and I have no debt. Who got more money? And I have no debt. If someone gives someone a loan for $180 million, someone gives someone a loan for $180 million, who's worth more? And I have no debt. Who has it? Do you really think so? Someone that okay, let's do it again. Someone that make it more simple. Let me make it a little more simple. Do you consider somebody rich if they have $180 million loan? If they have $180 million loan? If a billionaire has $180 million loan, oh yeah, that's still a billionaire. No, yeah. Have you ever been there? No. Have you ever been there? No. I want your perspective was on a loan. Wait. You don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. So answer it. If you have $180 million, you owe them $180. You got to work. You know, a lot of people look good spending on stop. Stop. You never sold drugs, have you? So, what? What is that? Nobody says course phone. You didn't sell shit. Stop lying. You told me no extra. You already said course phone. I sound like you want to king up and you was a big man. I'm not saying. I'm saying the reason why you don't understand something. The minute I give you a loan, and the more money I give you, the nicer you have to be. You have to whatever I say. And that's the reason why I decided to use my own money. That's the reason why I decided to use my own money because they would try to give you. I'm going to tell you something. Stop talking. Trying to get me out of pocket. No, but as long as you do that, I'm going to take a break and go take a joint because I don't want to take a break and go take a joint because I don't Stop interrupting me. Okay. Stop interrupting me. I'm going to give you the same respect you give in the room, but go ahead.
This is like watching the substitute teacher fight for respect from the class while the teacher is gone.
You can't even have a fucking opinion with this man.
You don't know about business. You say things. You can't say things you don't know. You can't say things you don't know and sound confident because people listen to you. Okay, what do you say? You got the rights. You just said it. And you reposted me. Hold on. You actually reposted me. And I have the question. I didn't finish my question. I didn't finish my question. I started yelling. They be saying I'm bugging. Remember I told you this is my teacher. Just let me teach. If you don't know, listen. Listen to the teacher. If you don't know, listen. I'm teaching you right now. Because this is a business you don't know. You've been in this room for 30 years straight. So you're missing a lot of life. Not really. Well, you're missing. You're just wrong. But you're just wrong. On a respect level, you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't think you really got a second place. Every time.
You know what? It is kind of enjoyable. I wish they would stop giving me ads. Goddamn.
You said what?
Do you think it's respectful when someone gives you an you just break them and keep laughing? You think that's right? I'm saying, can I speak up? I just need an answer. This is the only time I speak is when I ask. Anyway. You asked me for these things you said.
But you asked them a question. What the fuck?
Anybody to keep suing me because he also kept suing me. So now I can't get sued. And if you look, did you read the bankruptcy? Did you read that when it says who won the suit? It says who was the suit and it has the people. Did you read that? Right. So they can't sue me, but I can sue them now.
While we're here on the bankruptcy, right? So what I learned in my research.
So now that I've said I'm after the acquisition for chairman, that's the second vote. Yeah. And I just said I had. Okay, here's something else. So I had to deal with some
Charlamagne said,
okay, so on the bankruptcy, what happens if all of the debt isn't discharged? What do you do then?
It's chapter 7.
But so for instance, whoever the attorney filed something this morning saying that what you claim is fraudulent.
You know why? You know what that is?
Well, wait, I'm finishing saying has
Ha!
the point that everything might not be discharged.
oh, he ain't like that. So she a woman. Oh, I saw it.
He's not the smartest life in the room. You gotta think. They've been suing me all over the country. This one person, different people all over the country for 10 years. They sued me for over $500 million combined, and they only won $800,000 combined. They've been chasing me for 10 years. You know how much legal and law work that person's been doing, how much plotting he's been doing to collect that money and never collect it? No, man, he is right now. Now he has to get paid. So of course he's gonna do that. But it's part of business. You put your seatbelt on and watch how it plays out. But I've never filed before. No, the reason why I think it's fraudulent is why I tell you this. You see how you say it's fraudulent? He'll go and say I'm rich because he's trying to collect money. I've been telling you I was broke. Right? So that's the reason why. So I don't know what would happen. If let's say everything in the judgment doesn't go, it's nothing still in my name. There's still nothing to collect. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know how many times Donald Trump filed? Oh, yeah. So then why? No, he's the president. Yeah, but sure, but he's still one of the terrible businessmen, actually economist.
What does that even mean now?
You're saying it's bad that he went bankrupt 6 times, he's a billionaire, and he's the president, and you're still not a terrible businessman in Congress. Are you known as a good businessman? I don't know. Okay, well, you make a lot of money? No. So you've been doing this every day, your whole life, and you're not making no money? Yeah. You did. No, you're not like me. What you mean? You say you don't do you have a family? I bet my house is bigger than yours. I bet all my houses are bigger than yours. I bet how old are you now? Now it's how old are you? I'd like to see your view. Can you show me your view right now? Do you live in front of water? Yeah. A view of what you see when you relax, when you're not here every day. See, when you're in it, let me just finish. Let me see your view. When you just now said, let's just go back to how ridiculous you are.
The Breakfast
the president
Club on Sundays.
Still a billionaire. He's a bad businessman. You're just not that smart. Okay.
They usually Monday through Friday.
You know why you're not seeing the world? You know what happens when you have to go someplace?
Say it again?
You know what happens when you have to go someplace?
I'm pretty sure the Breakfast Club is Monday through Friday.
You gotta get here every day. You've been 15 years to the whole world. You don't know what you're talking about. And you're saying the content, and you're in now with people actually believe you. Out of response. Why do you think they
Game sound dumb as fuck.
That's dumb. But if you work
You
here,
think Charlamagne was sitting there for 15 minutes? What?
I'm not indebted. I'm not indebted at all. You talking about? Okay, this bankruptcy 7 is like getting hit by the cartel with 100 bricks and they die, over and over. I want you to ask someone this is what you should do if you want to do something smart. Get a specialist, a lawyer in bankruptcy, and you ask them these questions. Get a professional up here, and then they'll tell you, why ask me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when he tells you you're dumb, you'll believe him. Anyway, the difference between you and I, I don't think you're a representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are. Like, your OG is Wendy Williams. My OG is sitting right here. You see him? And I'm going to tell you why OG. He's not because he killed anybody, any of those things. He's just trying to get a better man. Can you stop? What is your boss? Yeah. So she was your OG. She put you on. You should give her grace. And you should also give her props out of respect. But because we have different trauma, like, we're different. Like, I'm not the kind of guy that would, like, I'd rather get my ass ripped and run. But you're proud that you ran. I'd rather get my ass ripped. Let me ask you a question. You ever ran from a fight? What would happen if you heard that I ran from a fight? That's a masculine way of doing things. Now, you don't see it that way. You like to play like games. Like, I'm not perfect. Let me say kids, I'm like, and it ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think it's game. You just act a little gay. I that's why people that Tinder. So let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. So what I'm saying is, you might because you started gossip, which is is very limited, and you are acting like there's some degree of like you want people to listen to you, and that we want people that represent masculinity because men need to be doing what they need to do as men. They don't need to be worried about girls. Period. So talking about people that aren't in the room that don't have anything to do with them, saying things confidently in front of millions of people, and not saying anything. You know how many times I've seen people come to me. I would never let anybody talk to me a certain way. I'd rather get my pause. We got different trauma. So you can't really look through my eyes because you worry about you that much.
Hit pause.
Huh?
Pause.
Okay.
People confidently.
First, move it up to like 1.65 so we can knock this out a little quicker. Real quick, I want to stop him. Y'all, gossip is not a gendered fucking activity. I was trying to wait till he was done to start. But y'all, what is the difference between the beauty salon and the barbershop? The genders in the stores. That's it. And even then, some men go to the salon, some women go to the barbershop. It's the same fucking shit. I don't know why y'all think because you dress the shit up in fucking sports or whatever quote unquote male dominated field that you think you're addressing. It's gossip, bitch. Gossip is unconfirmed information that we are speculating about people. Anybody can fucking gossip. That's what these men on these microphones do. They gossip. Dame Dash gossips on his fucking social media. Gossip is not a gendered activity. Now, some of y'all just some messy ass bitch boys. We can talk about that. But gossiping is a human trait that all of us do. You're talking about coworkers, you're gossiping. You're talking to your friend about the coworkers, you're still gossiping. And there's nothing wrong. It's a human thing. It's normal. But it's not a gendered activity. Did you have something to add? Pull your bitch ass off, ho. Fucking with my edibles waves. We feeling good as shit. You come up in there with that Tonka truck.
I do agree with you with what you just said. I think Dame
An old school black man with no brain.
Yeah, because
with low intelligence, let me say that.
I think he tried to clean that up with him saying, damn, I'm loud. I think he tried to clean that up with him saying,
congratulations on my friend apartment. You better get as loud as you want to. You pay them bills.
Oh, I got other health professionals here too. Some people work third shift. Yeah, okay. I gotta be respectful.
That's nice, but congratulations to my friend for his new apartment.
Just here 3 months, yay!
I'm weak. Is that fun to like travel and work?
I like it.
Like, do you just be working most of the time, or do you actually go out and see the city? I feel like you see the city.
I don't as much as I should due to the fact that I haven't really made any friends like that here as of yet. Mm-hmm. But I get out every now and then. Like,
I mean, do you go out by yourself, like on the weekdays?
Times, not too often.
I go to a bar on the weekdays. Now I can't go on the weekend by myself. I don't like people, and like that would be something I would do if I'm not somebody that's I'm gonna be friends and make people,
Mm-hmm.
I would want to go. I would want camaraderie on the weekend, and I'm not the type of person to make friends. Now, if somebody naturally fucks with my vibe, and that's happened before, sometimes people will go to the next spot with us or whatever. But I ain't not going out the way to build no relationships.
Me too. Yeah. Like I would like for it to happen, but
if new friends happen, they happen. But I don't. Yeah, I'm not going to initiate. I just when I go out, I'm in my zone. And I'm probably high as hell in my head too. So just a piece, microdose, Michael. But allegedly.
Yes.
But you were saying you think Dame Dash is.
I think he tried to clean that statement up by afterwards he said in front of millions of people.
Yeah. He was trying to. The thing is, you're dealing with an old ass fool of a black man. He doesn't view women as equivalent, which is why he took a dig at Wendy Williams. As if Wendy Williams didn't pave the way for him and his podcast that ain't nobody listening to. Y'all better not be with y'all. What can you? I don't even know what you can gain from somebody like named that. I don't laughs. I'm laughing. I really feel like I'm watching the substitute teacher try to regain control of the class because they fuck with the teacher and not the substitute teacher. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. Them laughing is taking me out. So I'm actually getting entertainment for this, but what he's saying is bullshit. And if he say pause one more goddamn time, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Little Scrappy, shut up. You're a grown ass man. Why are you still
That
saying pause?
part, I haven't heard no one. Children, like high schoolers.
We
I
don't
think
even say that no more. Like,
that
yeah.
part, like who, what?
Oh my god, that shit is aggravating as hell. Shout out to Jess, hilarious. Girl, you be saying some dumb shit, but I ain't gonna hold you. When you said to that white girl, I'm not gonna call you that, but hi. Because that white Aaliyah shit, don't even get me
I'm not
started
gonna
on it. We're
call.
just gonna move
Yeah,
past it.
what was the whole thing with that? Like, why? What made you say that? What?
It really chaps my hide. Yeah, because I ain't never said that before. It
Good
really chaps my motherfucking hide. Like, no, for real though. All seriousness. If you know what Aaliyah went through in that music industry and how men like Dame Dash were looking at her and doing her, don't even mention her. Don't mention her, my nigga. Don't mention her. And it also just the cultural aspect of it. Like I said, these niggas are men first. They are not race loyal until it's time for their black asses to get handed the gauntlet or something. Then all of a sudden, I'm a black man, the community, the culture, the this, the We don't want to hear that bullshit. Especially not from somebody who would dare even put white and Aaliyah in the same sentence as to make a comparison and then act fucking ignorant when people are asking him why he's comparing them to and setting her up for failure. Because ain't nobody touching Aaliyah. I'm sorry. No. Aaliyah was in her own lane. Aaliyah, when I go back and watch her music videos, like it's shit that still can hit to this day. So like Aaliyah, there's no white Aaliyah, there's no Hispanic Aaliyah, there's one and only Aaliyah, and may she rest in peace. And I wish predators would stop talking about her. Predators. So at any rate, on that note, did you bump it up to 1.65?
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Let me make sure it's up on there.
Charlamagne just got an evil ass face. Charlamagne looked like he used to stay getting spankings, stay getting his ass whooped, and then laugh after.
He has good bone structure, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's natural or not, but I like it.
I'm weak.
He looks like the new Supreme. All right.
Oh my god, 3, 2, 1.
And you don't have the experience or the knowledge. And also, I'm afraid that white people think that we act like you. You're not dumb, but like, you know what's fucking me out? What do you mean act like you? Yeah, I'm gonna say. Days you move
But
more.
you're calling white people Aaliyah?
You can't even. Thank you.
Helps you restore. I'm doing when y'all do that. I forget what I'm saying things that aren't true. We don't know.
Wait a minute. Are you on an ad?
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you are now.
when y'all do that, I forget what I'm gonna say because I be like, you're not saying shit. No, you don't think. Of course, you don't think.
He said you're not saying shit, dude.
Let me say what
Think I'm behind you? I'm not sure.
You're not saying shit, dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
Charlamagne don't give a fuck.
This is my. I said. I used to know. Can I talk?
Oh, fuck.
Can I talk? Can I talk? I've never seen you say one word because you talk bad about a lot of people, but you never said one time.
Who did that?
Walk around with his face on your chest. Is that an airplane shirt right now?
You just said that's your mentor behind you.
No, I never seen it. Let me finish. Can I talk? Can I land the plane? Let me land the plane. Let me land.
You can't afford a plane. You in bankruptcy.
Did you buy that shirt? Yes. You ain't bought that. They didn't give it to you. What did you say that thing? Like this? I doubt you. What you mean? Anyway, I think your game. So, okay. Okay. I think that. And no disrespect the game. I just think like I said, that book gives so much to be called broke. I got you. I'm sure it does. Right? Really have you think broke? This is the question. Can I make my other?
Bitch, the cameraman ain't shit. Not raising. I knew Charlamagne. You just said.
Tyson,
Huh?
can we pause it real quick?
Okay.
I don't understand how you ask people a question,
Nigga
they
babble.
answer you, and you're calling them stupid for their opinion. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. It's called nigga babble. Him, Dr. Umar, oh my god, who's somebody else? Dr. Boyce Watkins, Kevin Samuels, may he rest in peace. They just it's endless hamster wheel conversation. It goes nowhere. It's to throw the room off. I'm glad they're just laughing his ass off because he looked fucking ridiculous. He sounds ridiculous. Like, this is actually, if I was the daughter that he brought up, I would be embarrassed that this, because it's at 3.7. The whole world has seen your father do this. And I can't remember the last time. I don't never seen good press about Dame Dash. The few things that I have seen about him are always some controversy or some shit like this. And you want to talk about somebody's representation as a black man? Now, Charlamagne, we could talk about you. We could. Because you said you gave your wife a Spanish fly. You know what it is?
No.
Do you rugged her?
Why?
Well, I meant DR, but it's probably better that way that I said it for the algorithm show. He was on a podcast with Andrew Schultz being a man, and I think that's where he admitted it. But this was also back in the day where men still could say shit like that and nobody kind of really raised an eyelash. I still don't think by far, like, look at Jonathan Majors. He was given a Perseverance Award. Not Megan Thee Stallion, the one who was shot by a fucking gremlin, but Jonathan Majors, who choked a woman.
Wait, did he actually choke her?
He did, and he admitted to it on audio.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that. I thought he was innocent.
but Hollywood unlocked Jason Lee. I mean, no wonder he has his issues with black women. But Hollywood Unlocked gave him the Perseverance Award at an award show. And it's sad too, because their award show, like, it did vary it from how it did the first time to this time. Like, it has some heavy hitters there. There were some people that we listened to in music and stuff. So I was like, okay, Jason Lee might be able to, because I think they cancel. Something happened with BET Awards, or something happened with BET in general. Soul World, Soul something. So I was like, okay, well, there's a gap in that part of the culture. But now that, Hollywood Unlocked is doing so well, that'd be good. But when I heard they gave him that award, I was like, okay, and this is why I can't get too happy about anything Jason Lee is tied to. Because why are we rewarding terrible men for their behavior because they're black? Because if this was anybody else, like, a lot of times black men do things, and if y'all would just take the race out, I would see that y'all would probably stop defending it. Some of the way these male entertainers and music have said anti-black shit in their lyrics, if a white artist came out and said that same thing, y'all would understand why it's a problem. It's just like the colorism versus racism. Y'all don't see what your own people do, but you see what other people do to us, and I don't understand that shit. And I have to say that y'all don't see it because I know y'all see it, but when people like myself or like certain people, Erica, De Niro TV, Ronnie Blue, when they call it out, it y'all, I don't know. I think everybody's just clinging on to whatever part of hierarchy they can, whether it's being colorism, whether it's colorism, or whether it's their hair texture, whatever makes them, not like the others, and they just kind of, you know, they're not letting go of that. Because I don't, if I'm calling out somebody who's colorist, why is your cape on? We shouldn't be discriminating against each other for skin tone. Is that not, is what I said problematic just now?
To some.
I guess so. I don't understand.
Yes.
I don't understand us. I love us, but I do not understand us. Some of y'all confuse me just like Dame Dash, and this can, well, it's not confusing to me because I just write it off as nigga babble. These niggas, they get to a certain age, child, you can't listen to them. He like the drunk uncle that you don't invite. Because ain't nobody got time for this. And I refuse to believe that he's not this difficult to communicate with in his other relationships.
He
Like,
is.
give a nigga a suit and he think he is the world. My God, today.
Also, I paused, so I'm kind of behind you.
Oh, you're good. I wound it back a little bit. I just had to get it off my chest. I was like, y'all,
Cause
the
ain't no way
edibles,
in the fuck you
the
gonna ask
edibles
me
in.
something and call me stupid when I give you my answer.
That part. But the edibles in, y'all, so bear with me. Bear with me. Let me land the plane. Let me land the plane. Can I land the plane? Oh my God, they is laughing at his ass. They is clowning him. And I couldn't even be mad at it. Like, this would be some shit. I hope I don't ever end up in the room and I'm supposed to be like serious and it's somebody like Dane Dash. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be looking off the whole time. I'm gonna put my head down like we in school and I'm like, I can't look. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be laughing. My face gonna be looking crazy. You know my face don't hide shit. It's terrible. I might not say nothing, but I definitely saw it. um, but yeah, you ready? What number are you on right now?
2858.
Okay, let's do to make this less exhausting for the viewer. Let's do a part one and part two. So I'll probably stop it in the next 10, 20 minutes, and then we'll break off that as part one. All right, and you're at what number?
2858.
Okay, we can start. Okay, three, two, one.
I said, don't be alone. Credit lines. That's what you said. Listen. I said the people that you think are billionaires. That's what I said. Why you say credit? How do you know my family office person? I'm telling you right now.
Damn it.
I did not disclose. I'm not allowed to talk about their business. But I can tell you this: when we pay, because we pay,
Lord,
trouble. We just pay like
it's
$60,000.
Lord.
I had an ad
Oh,
come up.
raise.
I run my family office. I signed a non-disclosure. I ain't allowed to talk about their business. But I can tell you this: when we do pay, because we just paid, and I don't get in trouble. But we just paid like $600,000 in taxes. But they don't write about that. My family office had a lawsuit. Look at it.
I got it. We're back. It's Lauren with her hand raised for me. That's why I said it's giving substitute teacher trying to get respect from the class.
When you get a copyright,
And Charlamagne is that nigga that's saying attention.
no one sued me for using your name, but doesn't mean there's any value. So, through the years, I got copyrights and the business goes. So, I put a company in my name in 2017. The only thing that was in my name was $3,000 that I could file. Then I had to take it out the auction because we filed it with the asset. That was the last thing that was in my name. Once that went, what's happening was they were reporting on my tax return. I was getting a year from reasonable doubt. I was never getting sent. They were asking me for tax. That should be going to the China. That's what I went to jail. The last time I was behind was a million. I paid it. That's not both of you. For all my children, I pay their colleges up front. They don't have that. They don't have
Why do
that.
you have $1 million?
My baby mothers has 2 or 3 houses. That sounds broke to you. It's not about me. If you go with a family, or certain people I know, I'll go with them. They have no money. I go with the family office. $10 million. Rich people don't see anything in it, but you don't know that. You don't know that, and I feel sorry for you because you don't get to see the daylight. You guys, you've missed your whole life. So then I thought, okay, let me finish. Let me get back. Thank you. Number one, some things I use as a lost leader. I gave them the book, but I didn't give them the answer to everything. They don't have the TV. They don't have, so I just use that as a lost leader, like the other vertical. My family office. You understand now?
Ooh.
Your head discount to get you there.
He is, and it's so funny because the same sassy bitch he trying to paint Charlamagne as, bitch, you him. It's you.
I don't tell people like, and I'm saying
You're reading, sis.
I look at a whole reel of there's like a thing that says a whole reel of how many people call it. There's how many times you may play with talk about other people's genitals. You said that that's scary. That's scary.
But
Shout
you're
out to
calling
him.
a white woman Aaliyah. Like,
Thank you. Shout out to Charlamagne. It's not your business.
investigated for Rico. Am I? That's what I'm saying. I looked at the internet. That's why I'm talking to you about it. That's what I'm talking to you about.
Oh, oh, this is a Housewives episode. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, he said we're gonna fight. Ooh.
I'm not saying I will. I'm saying no.
Dang, you are not for niggas. That's why he ran.
So let me say, well, that's the man will fuck you up.
Oh.
I said I could. That's what happened. You got John. I got that ass whipping back, but I think it was that Trump ever since. Yeah. Hey, yo, pause.
Wait, you cut.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you have questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him finish.
I can't give an answer. This is There's no problem. What are you talking about? I want to see you struggle so bad.
What? Where did that come from?
Let me ask one question. The problem I have with you is you're a businessman and an entrepreneur. I don't care what your problem. People have a question to you. You want to ask the question and exactly what I did answer. You are a chatty. Okay, let's do this. Let me answer that. Can I answer that? You can't speak.
Ooh.
You wanted. He said he said some chatty stuff. Absolutely not. That's not fact.
Why does he keep saying pause? Oh my God.
Here are not true. A lot. I'm saying what I'm seeing in the algorithm is that you're being investigated with it for Rico, and that there were people around.
It's just so funny to watch one person be mad at least half of the room, and the rest of the room is laughing at them. Hold up, pause.
Like I said, I think everyone go.
I need some water.
He do too. Water, boarded.
I need some more water.
When you're talking to someone and their voice starts cracking and they start getting nervous or whatever he said, that's because somebody is fucking lying.
Or they're nervous, or I mean, there's a plethora of different reasons why the voice could be cracking.
Yeah, and we're gonna get on this feminine and masculine, stupid, dumb shit. Oh my God. This is a fucking caveman in action. A primitive piece of shit. All right, ready?
Hold on. Okay.
What happened was, like I said, and I don't think everyone. I like to show myself. I like to show myself vulnerable from it. All of my implants, broke them pulled out. Pause. I had to get them pulled out. Pause. Break the bone and had to put bones in bones. That's going to take 6 months to put this on. But I mean, I barely. I got to wear it. Then after that, they will the implants with teeth, and then 3 months after that, I'll have the full teeth. What's the big deal? And that shit is expensive. And it hurts. I couldn't eat at night. So what's the big deal? Just because I don't mind showing my flaws. Your water.
He sounds like a bitch. I'm really mad the ads keep coming up because I don't want to miss this.
She never got a vacation.
So why did the son report that? Where did that stem from?
So what happened was she was out of town. She was sending the money to someone to send the money. It wasn't going. She didn't know she was out of town. So I think they were gonna. When she found out, she just paid it. So I got paid. So she was sending money things that someone wasn't going. She got out of town. So I think they were gonna. When she found out, she just paid me. So I got paid. So she never got evicted ever in life. Like a rich kid. That's another one of those false things that they say. Like somebody might see something, but it doesn't follow through. She never got. What they should have said was she at that age living in 3 bedroom house in an apartment. Like Rockefeller. Like a rich kid. Like an Apple baby. Because her mother has $100 million company. Rachel Wood. I started $8 million. See, what I do is I'll get things going in the league, sometimes they go apart. Like Rockefeller. As soon as I left, it's gone. Like Rocket. As soon as I left, it's gone. Every single thing I started is gone the second I leave. I said, companies I started, that's what you twist things around. That's dangerous about. That's gay. You're wrong.
Wait, what?
Twist things around, and that's what's dangerous about you, and that's gay.
What?
Girl, so are you? No, I'm not. Okay, let's unpack that. You're always on camera explaining what's going on. You're always on camera talking about other people like a girl. So are you? No, I'm not.
Is he gay?
Probably fighting some demons.
Yo, see me? No, let me just say something. That's what he said. So if somebody says something about me, and I go on my camera, and I try to call them and talk to me, and I say something about them, is that checkmate? If you don't do it, I'm not talking to you. I'm asking her. Why can't I ask her? I'm asking. Okay. Right. Is that so that's what I do. Every time someone down the hold up. One time I talked about someone in their business that wasn't talking about me. I never ever talk about anybody. These people talk about make sure the show interview. I'm challenging you. Wait, I'm challenging you to something. Now it's not true. I'm offended. The issue about his lawyers. I said I know how their lawyers act. I personally went to Shapiro, and we went to board about Shapiro, and then people would ask me questions about other things that weren't complimentary. But I always said I don't think they did it. My question was why were they putting so much heat on him? If you look at my, I never said he did it. I always said I know Shapiro, but they lied a lot. So I know I don't trust none of Shapiro. So based on my personal experience, see, I'm a real businessman. I won in court against Shapiro. I won, but you would never look at that. They tried to sue me and they lost. Remember that? They didn't get it done. Nothing happened. No one says that. I beat Shapiro. I'm a Titan B. I go to war on a business level. You guys talk. Your logic don't make sense. I think that there's a responsibility for any platform to make sure the things people are saying are true and make sure people are learning. So for you to say that you guys are constantly saying things that you don't know are true, you just said that. I don't think that's responsible. I think I said it in your face. I don't care if it's in wrote. And I think I can't hurt my feelings with another girl thinks. A man should
Another girl thing.
He is reading down.
I never saw another man working about another girl thing. I don't think it's masculine to be talking about another man's pockets. So y'all talk, you're broke. Those don't say shit.
But you just...
Yeah, I was saying
I don't think Charlamagne from the street.
Let me tell you, no, not next question. Answer, but you guys are interrupting. Let me answer. That is not. You're telling the person that made it up what it means. No, I'm trying to tell you what the point was. No, I bet my teeth cost more than So, what I'm saying is, it's not about how much money you have, it's about how you live. So this is what I was going to make the point. Let's say when you guys started 15, 20 years ago, right, you made $10 million.
Hi, this is a housewife show. He sounds like the bitch he's trying to call Charlamagne.
Never believe that I gotta be there for 30 years would be hell for me. That would be me being broke. I get up when I get like I said, I get being children and all my family's taken care of. How am I broke? And if you think that way, you're a dumbass. I'm sorry, but let me just tell you something. Because now I'm doing. I do that. I don't try to date me up. Get out of here. What do you want to do? Nah. I want to give something. I love you. So this is what I want to do. I didn't ask. So what I'm saying is. I want you to understand the lessons that I've learned from my OG. Okay. All right? And Nicolette, we get a chance. We showed them the trailer, the painful Lord he made that they just breezed over like it's not a big deal, but when 50's announcing something. But anyway, the reason why I'm going to tell you, listen, I got you. Yeah, right. I know, but if we do the trailer, I have to shoot it. It's done. It's all treatment. You did that email. No, I did a whole. I think you guys are my show. I've been editing for 6 months. Stupid. Could you tell me?
Count Dumbula. Whew.
I think you. I have a TV show. So I have a television network with its own technology.
Now I want to wear your suit in my coffee. You trying to piss him off? I want to wear your suit in my coffee. You trying to piss him off?
How much you want to bet? It's edited. How much you want to bet? That I didn't make it. I shot in that. I'll show you that. I'll show you. Do you understand? I was.
is so mad.
Play broke. Killed the 5 families. So if you notice, I wanted to look weak. I wore extra big shirts, so I looked fat. You understand? I wanted to put a bomb on me because I knew
mental health is important, people.
But the day there, so I was a little thing. Oh, you're not the shit. I am.
I gotta add.
You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to buy both. I tried to buy BET. I just play a different game. See, the game I was like, it takes 2 years. You got to even buy multiple. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I was so much money. It's not because I was broke. I had an account named he didn't pay it. He told me that. And then after your money's going to cancel. And it happens a lot. A white man. You understand? So, like I said, I don't say I'm broke. I'm saying I'm broke because I owe $20 million. You got to have such high expectations. You're like, so I got $5 million in the bank. I'm broke. No. So anyway, my point is, you got to see the line. Y'all caught the bait. So I want you to go home and look into Godfather 2 and tell me if I didn't just line y'all up the same way. Think about it. You just took the bait and you feel stupid. That's all that's happening. You went for it. You're a huckleberry. I think you lying. Right.
He's so dumb. And even if he's telling the truth, he's just like a dumb caveman. Like, his logic is caveman, the way he talks, the way he he's like a fucking grown toddler. You're a toddler with fake teeth. The getting up, I'm gonna leave. Bitch, go. I just it's a lot. This is a lot. It's a lot going on.
Thought he was short. He's actually 5'10". He's pretty tall. I thought he had
He
like
moves
short
like a
man
nigga is fucking
complex or something.
4'11". That's why you thought he was short. It's giving short complex. It's giving
I thought
it's
he
giving
had
Tory Lanez, bitch.
the fuck. He is funny. I would say that.
Funny looking, funny to watch. But this is, oh my God, I'm really thinking about the people in his personal life. How do y'all be around this, that nigga? You can't even ask him the ingredients on pancakes. He gonna start going into, what they tell you about pancakes is, shut the fuck up. I asked for
Because
the
I would
ingredients
put
on the
cinnamon in
bitch.
mine. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're stupid. You should never. You should never switch up the ingredients.
It's a flow to it. It's a flow. We're going for consistency. Nigga, shut up. We trying to
Now,
eat
what do
breakfast.
you think? What else you think you're supposed to put in the pancakes? You think you're supposed to put water? Well, I think. Shut up! You're interrupting me. You don't do that.
My God. The only notes I had that I wanted to get to for the part before we go to part 2 is he's the president earlier when he was talking about Donald Trump. Bitch, what does that mean at this point in time with the way that our president is conducting himself? Has been conducting himself. The requirements for president, y'all, are 35 and let's just call it male because y'all ain't finna vote for no woman in power the way that this system runs off patriarchy, even though women get shit done every day in the households, outside the households. They're no more emotional than y'all. Look at how Dame Dutch is conducting himself like a fucking toddler. But talking about he's so masculine. This looked like a Housewives episode, if you ask me.
I feel like it's low key given you've had some homosexual tendencies or you want to try it and you're pushing that down because
Or
there's no
angry
way.
about it. Like, that's literally what it is. It's something there. It's something. It's not normal, I'll tell you that. It's
There's no
psychotic. It's some type of psychosis here, like, for real.
something.
He definitely is old school in his way of thinking. I need people to realize masculine is not, or masculine is an energy. It's not a fucking gender. Sports is masculine. Guess who plays that? Men and women and every other identity until y'all get them kicked out or whatever. Military, masculine activity, men, women. Like, masculine and feminine, those are just energies. Some people have more of this, some people have more of that. That's all it is. So, really what it tells when a man is speaking like this, I think, is it tells how he looks at feminine, aka women. This gives a lot of insight into how he probably relates to women. With the way that and you can tell he's trying to mask it, with Charlamagne, he feels how he feels about effeminate men or whatever he views as effeminate. I don't know why he don't. Bitch, you look effeminate in this interview. The way that it looks very sassy. It looks very. Shut up. I don't. It's like watching a 12-year-old or like a 8-year-old. Like it's weird, but
He has the right principles, like, wanting to, give respect, well, get respect when he's speaking and stuff like that. But he's not that I'm a spokesperson for it either, but he's not emotionally mature to be
don't.
speaking
Yeah,
on
don't.
being
That's the
emotionally
thing.
mature.
Yeah, like don't ask me for what you can't provide. And it's a sad day.
Literally.
Yeah,
And then calling people dummy, and well, I don't know, because
my
after a
thing is
certain point,
stick.
I probably would
My
call
thing
somebody
is
stupid.
stick to debate. No, my thing is stick to your point. Stick to debating. Anytime we gotta insult each other, that's when that remind me. I gotta let you know about that motherfucking nigga that had me fucked up on Instagram.
Oh.
Hell, he think like a little Dame Dash too. But at any rate, we'll get to that on part 2, you guys. We'll see you there. Peace.
Peace.
Coronavirus.
Miley Cyrus.
All right, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Oh.